Mark Atwood. I am the Latin teacher at Madonna Academy, and in the fall of each year, before we really get going, I do a little unit with Latin ones on prehistoric Italy. And the reason I do this is to give them an appreciation for sort of what was going on in Italy before the Romans. And the other thing that I want them to understand with studying prehistoric Italy is that we can understand so much more when a culture writes things down than we can from a culture that doesn't write things down. We examine what we know about the prehistoric Italians, and then we, as we get into the year, we look at all of the great things that we can learn from Latin, from the language of the Romans, from what they wrote down. We're fortunate enough to have a PhD candidate from UC, a friend and former colleague of mine, who is an expert on Roman comedy, but also an expert on the Adladl, a prehistoric hunting tool, and also one-time ranked.
Hi, my name is Ann Feltovich. I'm a graduate student at the University of Cincinnati, and I came to Villa Madonna today to teach the Latin students about throwing with an Adladl. So this is an Adladl, or a spear thrower, and we call these darts. And when the students come out, we're all going to have little competitions to see who can throw the furthest and who can throw the most accurate. So we have a target down at the end of the lane. So to throw the Adladl, there's some key parts on the Adladl. The first, lots of different kinds of Adladls have something down at the end to help you hold on to it. So mine's a finger loop. You clamp your hands down around it. The weight in the middle, nobody's really sure exactly what it does, but physicists have studied it, and they think that it affects how the Adladl bends, and how it bends is what propels the dart forward. The last key part of the Adladl is this notch at the end, and it's going to hook onto the darts. So the end of every dart is hollow, with a little knock in there. Yeah, there you go. You didn't fall out. Pushing the dart forward in a straight line. Very nice. You right-handed? Okay. Go.
Yeah, what happened between this year and last year? Last year I couldn't even get it off.
Throw your arm back.
Like check.
I like that.